Hello, I'm Clive Wilson, Chair of this newly formed United Nations Association for Greater Lincolnshire. We believe that it is timely for new thinking and actions by individuals at all levels of responsibility in business, education and community, and as consumers, to progress the United Nations 2030 Sustainable Development Goals. The 17 goals for people and planet are a universal call to end poverty, protect the planet and improve the lives and prospects of everyone, everywhere. The goals were adopted by all UN member states in 2015. Today, progress is being made in many places, but overall the action is not advancing at the speed or scale required. Our launch of the Greater Lincolnshire Association coincides with the 75th anniversary of the establishment of the United Nations. In this short video you will hear from local people in education, business and community about what they are already doing locally, as well as how wider world contexts are also being addressed by people in Greater Lincolnshire. We hope that our children's children's children will be able to look back at our thinking and action and be thankful. We offer an invitation to all to get involved, to learn from each other and share better and best practice. Please follow the link on the website and share with others. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Cliff Spencer and I'm a founding member of the Greater Lincolnshire United Nations Association. I served for over a decade as a senior advisor to the United Nations Foundation and travelled the globe in that role and capacity. I saw firsthand in so many different locations and in different communities of this great planet of ours the need for the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. My background is land farming and more latterly farming the sea, lakes and rivers to provide nutritious food to keep people energised and healthy. The phrase, "we are what we eat," rings very true to me. As a result, I'm a keen observer of our living planet and the need to work with nature rather than in conflict with it. A number of SDGs deal with these areas of study and action. I am the CEO of a UN Foundation mandated biotechnology, not-for-profit organisation studying these areas of science. By technology, I mean the study of technical biology, of which some common and age-old examples are composting, bread making and brewing. I'm also a director and founder of the National Aquaculture Centre based in Grimsby, the fish capital of the UK. And finally, I'd like to point out that Lincolnshire is a big trading area. We are both consumers and producers, and what we do affects our partners around the world. And it is observing the SDGs which will help us make decisions that are to the benefit of everybody on the planet.
Hello, my name is Mark Fenty. I manage a small community-led off-grid development in Grimsby, North East Lincolnshire, which promotes many of the United Nations 2030 SDGs, that's the Sustainable Development Goals. In my experience, community-led place-based social action really works. The United Nations 2030 SDGs are an immediate call for action to individuals, communities, businesses, schools, colleges and universities to act right now. The SDGs can also provide us with a critical framework for post-COVID-19 recovery. No single government, company, individual or voluntary sector organisation alone can achieve all the 17 SDGs. So how can joined up communities play a major role in supporting them? Just look at the following examples and ask yourself a simple question. Would it be more effective to save or reduce your consumption of any of the following alone or within a community-led approach? Energy, transport, water, food, fashion. Innovative community-led solutions are already helping to tackle environmental, economic and health and well-being challenges. Between 1970 and 2020, the world lost 68% of its biodiversity. Losing some of our ecosystem and biodiversity hurts our economy too. In addition, by 2030, it's expected that we will have 1.3 billion more people on the planet. Therefore, demand for food will increase by 35%, water 40%, and energy by a massive 50%. So as our communities throughout the world become more connected than ever, we can all begin to join forces, share best practices, and make a huge positive impact to address the challenges in the things we do at work, rest, and at play.
Hi, my name is Janice Spencer and I am a member of the Greater Lincolnshire United Nations Association. United Nations has worked hard to provide the world with 17 Sustainable Development Goals, which I believe we should all try to get involved with and make happen. I run a not-for-profit organisation called the Global Biotechnology Transfer Foundation, and which is also UN Foundation mandated. I believe we should lead by example, and to this end we are working on a project that, if successful, will help clear up waste PET plastic. Plastic has caused many problems both on land and in our oceans. These oceans constitute 90% of habitable space on the planet. Now their biodiversity is at risk from plastic. According to recent research, humans will consume 50,000 minuscule pieces of plastic per year, and we will also breathe in a similar amount. The GBTF is hoping to elevate some of the waste plastic by using a special bacteria found in a waste bottling plant in Japan. This bacteria can consume a plastic bottle within 6 weeks. We are using this bacteria in a special AD plant. PET plastic will be added as a feedstock. If the bacteria work properly, it will speed up the process much more quickly to consume the plastic. It may also well be that valuable hydrogen will be a byproduct from the AD plant. This important experimental work is still ongoing. This is just one way we hope to do a little bit to help our world. I hope that many people are able to get involved in whatever sustainable goals they think they can work on, no matter how big or how small. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Sarah Moore and I'm really proud to be the Executive Head Teacher of Abbey Academies Trust. Our trust is a strong supporter of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, as we are committed to supporting our children to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all. Our 3 schools work passionately on initiatives such as UNICEF Gold, Eco Schools Green Flag, the International Schools Award and the Primary Quality Science Mark.
As an eco-school, we strive to ensure that the children's learning in their classrooms can be taken and used so that they know how they can respect and take care of their environment, both now and in the future. We have annual science weeks, and previously we have focused on Plastic Fantastic, which gave the children a week's worth of learning all about how they can reduce, reuse and recycle a little bit more. We also make links with local businesses such as Anglia Water, who have come in and hosted workshops for our children all about sustainability, renewable energy and sanitation.
our Church of England Primary Academy, we're extremely proud that our rights respecting journey began in the first year of our existence and therefore is the foundation on which we are built. With the UNICEF rights at the very centre, along with our Christian and our British values and our eco-schools work, our ethos largely focuses on our children growing up as aware, respectful and responsible global citizens in an ever-changing modern world. Of course, with our world struggling to thrive in so many ways at the moment, it's so important for our children to have a platform on which they can play their part in moulding a future for their world as they want it to be. The children, through the Outright campaign, are going to be able to use their voice to campaign to local MPs, and they're going to be writing e-postcards which will be sent to the Director General of the COP26 with their views on how important it is that we, as I say, reduce fuel emissions and traffic congestions, and their ways of improving their lives and the rights of the children in their local area. I'm so excited to see what they're going to write in their e-postcards.
We are here to help our friends learn about their rights and how they can protect the rights of children around the world. As global citizens, even though we are children, we know that we have the voice and can use it to have a positive impact on our world because the future is in our hands. We always take part in the Outright campaign, which is about climate change this year. This is important because this is killing wildlife, for example polar bears, because the polar ice is melting and so they have to travel further to find food in safe places.
It is also stopping children around the world from having their rights because of extreme weather, such as floods, wildfires and tornadoes, which can stop them having their right to an education, clean water and their right to relax and play. Also, we want to use our voices to our local MPs to help our local area to become safer with more facilities for everyone to cycle to school and around our towns. We are going to ask for more cycle aids, free bikeability lessons and more from government funding, and maybe a bring your bike to school day to raise awareness and money. This will also help reduce traffic, congestion and pollution.